Hi everybody, so welcome to my first ever cash stuffing. I have to say I'm a tiny bit nervous about it just because I don't technically know what I'm doing. But anyway, everybody I guess is new here. So my name is Rachel. I am a self-employed author, and basically I'm on a mission to be debt-free and self-sufficient at a place where I can help other people. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so before we hop into the video, I wanted to explain a couple of things real quick because some people might not be familiar with cash stuffing. Some of you might be thinking, like, what the heck is this lady talking about? So just for a quick overview, cash stuffing is basically the envelope system, but like in a newer version of it, which is where you, ideally you would take like your bank statement and go through it and highlight it to figure out what categories you spend money in, and then you would make an envelope for each of those categories. So when you get paid, you would put cash into those envelopes for each category, and then as the weeks go by, you would pull money out from those envelopes as you wanted to spend money on those categories. And the deal with it is that once the money is gone, it's gone. You can't spend in that category anymore. So it gives you a much more realistic look at your budget and how you're spending, and it kind of makes you be more honest with yourself. So that's overall what cash stuffing is. And as I go through this video, you're going to hear me say things like sinking funds. And basically, I have a wallet that I put envelopes in, and then I also have binders, which is where my sinking funds are. My wallet is money that I spend regularly enough that I keep it in my wallet. So I have some duplicates where there are some envelopes that are in my wallet, and then I also have the same envelope in a sinking fund, and that's because I've been doing it wrong the first couple of videos. So the first couple of videos you watch, I do it incorrectly, but what you do is you will cash stuff. So cash stuffing, like, you'll take the money out of your bank account, you'll put it into a sinking fund, and then when you want to put money in your wallet, if you have duplicate envelopes, like for instance, I have a grocery envelope in here and a grocery envelope in here, and if I want to put money in here for groceries, I would take it out of the grocery envelope in my sinking funds. So I have two grocery envelopes. So for groceries, when I cash stuff at the beginning of my pay period, I will take money from the grocery envelope that I have in here to put in here. So the money that comes out of the bank goes into this grocery envelope, and money that's already in this grocery envelope is what I use to cash stuff this. Now, let me find one I don't have duplicates for. Kindness. I don't have duplicate envelopes. This is the only envelope of this kind. So when I cash stuff, the money that comes out of the bank goes into this envelope because I don't have duplicates of it. So I hope that that kind of clarifies why I have some duplicate envelopes that you'll notice. The difference between sinking funds and your wallet is really only that the money that's in your wallet is money that you intend to spend relatively soon or that you need on hand all the time. Sinking funds is just, you leave it at home. You're not taking it with you. The difference between the sinking funds, there's high priority sinking funds and there's low priority sinking funds, which that is going to be dependent on what you think high priority and low priority is. It could be things that matter most to you is in high priority. It could be that responsibilities or things that you actually have to do to live could be in high priority. You decide that. Holiday sinking funds is obviously for holidays. And then savings challenges are envelopes that you are going to choose. And here's an example. You'll choose a certain amount that you want to put in the envelope every pay period. So it could be that you want to do a $5 savings challenge or a $10 or a $1, and every time you get paid, you're going to put that amount in your savings challenge envelope. That's kind of what savings challenges are. And you'll see as I go through the weeks of continuing to do this, because obviously this clip that you're seeing now is not, I have different nails and everything. I'm quite a few weeks ahead from the video that you're about to watch. So as the weeks go by, you'll see me talk more and more about it. So hopefully I'll make it more clear. I just wanted to explain those couple of things. And if you are interested in seeing a budget video, I can do that. I'm just not super confident about doing it yet. I had one filmed, but I scrapped it because I'm so new at this. I kind of want to get a better handle on it before I decide to like actually show the process of how I budget, because I'm still figuring out so many different kinks. I guess the only other things I would say is that number one, the money that I'm cash stuffing today is when I get paid by monthly. So every time I get paid, I do another cash stuffing, and I do another budget. So I budget twice a month, and then I cash stuff twice a month. And the way I budget, just a rough view of it, is that I take my income, subtract all of my monthly expenses, all of my bills, and then I subtract the minimum payments on my debts that I have, and then I cash stuff, like I budget for all of my envelopes, and then if I have money left over, I put that back into my debt. So that's kind of just a really short, rough estimate of how I budget. And yeah, so I'm not going to talk too long here just because I want to get into the cash stuffing. But as the weeks go by and I get more comfortable, eventually I do plan to do a budgeting video, just not yet because I'm not quite there yet. So anyway, yeah, keep on watching to see the cash stuffing. This is my first one, so be patient with me. So we have some ones. Actually, I don't think I can put the ones there. I think they have to go like right there, because this actually is like a makeup organizer. It's not for cash. Okay, so in groceries, I am putting in a 10. And I have these really cute little trackers that I got from the Aesthetic Dollar that came in one of her, I got a couple of her Black Friday grab bags, and they came with those, and I was like, those are freaking adorable. So yeah, totally doing that. So I'll put the 10 in there. And if you didn't see my vlog, I did make these myself, these envelopes. They are not great. They are not perfect because it was my first attempt ever at doing it. So yeah, and I also want to, just as a disclaimer, I am going to be remaking these because the Aesthetic Dollar, for one thing, does this same kind of thing. But I've also seen a couple of other people doing the same kind of like font style thing, and I just feel like I'm stealing from them by using it. But I kind of just feel like I should make something completely my own, so I am going to redesign these. So anyway, there's groceries. Eating out is getting 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no idea where that $1 is going. And in there right now I already have, oh my gosh, how much money do I have in here? I mean, my family, I do have family coming to visit fairly soon. Okay, so we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, $29 in eating out, which normally I wouldn't keep this much in there because I eat out like maybe once a week, and it's usually something that I order. So it's usually pretty cheap. I am a Little Caesars gal. Spending is getting, what does that say, 60? Yeah. 20, 40, 60. Okay. And it already has a 10. Okay, Christmas is getting, did I put anything in Christmas? Oh, it's in a different section over here. Christmas is getting 20, which brings us up to 160, because I still have some gifts to buy. Hair I am saving for because I do have a hair appointment coming up pretty soon, so I want to start saving a certain amount every paycheck so that when it comes, it's not like, oh my gosh, I have to pay for this. It's like no big deal. Okay, so hair is good. Kindness is not getting anything because it still has a 20 in it. Business is getting 50, 20, 40. Oops, we need 110. 50. Perfect. Okay, books is not getting anything because I bought my books online. These are books like that I sell. So like my inventory of books, I bought those online, so I'm not actually stuffing that, but I did budget for it. I budgeted to pay with my debit card on it. Miscellaneous is not getting stuffed. It has 20. Beauty is not getting stuffed because I paid online for that this time, and home decor is also not getting stuffed. So that is it for my wallet. By the way, this wallet is from the Aesthetic Dollar. It's her Chic A6 wallet, in case you're curious. Oh, and the binder is her A5 Lizzie. So in case anybody was curious or wanted to get some themselves. So my next section is going to be my savings challenges. So shipping equipment is getting 5. I'm going to take the placeholder out. Okay. So I'm going to say that these are each worth 5. And I already had a 20 from like previously not really knowing what I was doing with savings challenges. So I'm actually just going to fill in one of these dollars, and I'm going to say each dollar equals $5. And I'm just going to fill in one of them because we're just going to use that 20 as like an extra bonus. And then I put the savings challenge at the back because it's not as cute. I mean, it's cute, but I mean, I like seeing the money right behind the placeholder. It's super cute. So for these envelopes, by the way, they're not, this is not actually like a part of the envelope. It's a little slidey placeholder that goes inside, just to, in case anybody was wondering. So there we go. And I just ordered a binder for my savings challenges to go in, but I don't have one right now, so they're just kind of sitting here. The Aesthetic Dollar, because I'm addicted, and I know that I'm going to be shopping there a lot. I already have been. So I'm going to do $5 every paycheck to save to buy more stuff. Because I have a problem, but I'm going to maturely budget for that problem. Some people buy alcohol, I buy binders, okay? Okay, business is getting $5. And business is basically business expenses that I intend to buy at some point. So, put a 5 in there. Perfect. Rachel E. Scott. This is books that I'm buying. Like the one that I have in my wallet. Okay, so there's $1, and this is a $1 savings challenge, so it's very easy. You just add $1 every time you get paid. These dollars and stuff are so gross. I don't know which ones are from the bank now, but yeah, they're not very good. Okay, office shelves. This is something, the placeholder, and this is so bent, but I'm hoping that over time, like being in my binder, it'll flatten. But office shelves is something that I'm saving for. It's basically an update that I want to do to my office for the sake of shipping and product making and all that kind of stuff. So, which I will explain eventually when I end up doing it. So put the 5 in there. Next is, oh, that's one on the head. That's in the wrong spot. Treadmill and desk. At some point, I want to get one of those treadmills that doesn't have any bars on it. It's just like a flat treadmill with a standing desk. 1 month ahead is to get 1 month ahead on my bills. And then emergency fund. I need to make a placeholder for this. That's why there's a sticky note, because I don't have a placeholder for this. And this is going to be $5. I guess I should put that on the money so I can see it. So yearly bills, I am saving $10 this round. And this is not technically a savings challenge. It's something that I just budgeted for. So I'm just going to put $10 in there because most of my yearly bills are quite a ways away, so I'm not really worried about them at the moment. And then this is just an envelope for all the placeholders I'm not using, or like when I eventually hit, there's like a $500 one for when I get something funded to $500. I have ones that say fulfilled, which just means that I have all that money. It's just not in this spot right here. So the next section is going to be my high priority sinking funds. So like I said, I am not saving very much in here this month because right now I am focusing on debt. So I am not saving anything except for in pet care. I am, because Christmas is coming and I do buy my pets gifts because I'm weird. So I'll put 50 in pet care. Medical, date night, vehicle maintenance, co-pays, tax prep. This is 2 of my bestest friends live far away from me, and whenever they come hang out, we usually go do stuff and go eat places and stuff, so I'm starting an envelope to save for when they are with me, so that it's like a specific fun time envelope. And then beauty is getting 10, which, no, that's fine. Come on now. Oops. Okay. And miscellaneous is getting 5. Okay. So that's it for my high priority sinking funds. Then we have low priority sinking funds. Actually, I'm not putting anything in low priority sinking funds right now because low priority, and I have a lot of other things to save money for right now. So I have them, but I'm not going to be putting anything in them right now. Then we have holiday sinking funds. So for holiday sinking funds, I'm putting $5 in everything except for Christmas, which I already did, and gifts and birthday. So everything else is getting $5. So $5 for Valentine's Day. I do like to buy gifts for people. It's probably my favorite thing to do, to be honest. Like whenever somebody tells me they're having a rough time or whatever, my mind immediately goes, okay, what can I buy for them to make them feel better? I'm a gifts girl, so this section is fairly important to me because I do buy a lot of gifts. And I saw a lot of people have, like, holiday sinking funds, but I didn't see anybody including Mother's Day and Father's Day. And I always buy gifts for Mother's Day and Father's Day, and they can be kind of expensive sometimes, so it's like, duh, I want to save for that. Okay. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, Black Friday. Winter would be like winter related activities or things that we're going to do when it's cold out, or necessities that I only buy for the sake of winter. Like, I guess if I bought a space heater, I probably would take it out of winter. Spring, same thing. It's just things that you would buy for that season. Summer's probably the one I'm going to use the most of, obviously, because summer activities, going places, doing things. Seasonal decor, that one I do use. And then birthdays is getting 20. So I'm going to put both of my 10s in here. And then gifts is getting 10. So I'm going to take 2 5s. And that is the end. But the thing is, when I had typed up all of my categories into my savings binder or my budget binder, I had included the holidays that I don't have envelopes for. So I have $5, $10, $15, $20, $25 left in 5s that I did not budget for, which is great. That's much better than having the opposite issue. So what I'm going to do is it's $25. I think I might put some in pet care just because dogs are expensive. So every little bit towards that helps. And I think I might put another 5 in this envelope, and then the rest of them I think I'll put in savings challenges. So I think I'll put it in, I think I should definitely do the LLC and trademark one, just because I know that that's kind of expensive and it's coming up kind of soon. So we'll put a little bit more in there. Let me see here. And I think I'll put the other 2 in business. And I'm not going to count this towards my savings challenge as far as like crossing anything off, just because this is like a happy accident. I don't really think that I need to I still want to continue saving every week. So I think that's good. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that it wasn't too cringy for those of you who are like professionals at this point. Because this, like I said, was my very first time budgeting and doing this whole cash stuffing thing. So hopefully it helped those of you who are new to this, and gave you some courage to try it yourself. No matter what stage you're in as far as your cash stuffing budgeting system is at, you can do this. If anybody watched this and was like, oh my gosh, you're doing it all wrong, feel free to give me advice, but please do it gently. I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.